Spending, shifts in national security strategy and the local economy. A three-course lunch at the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce. Our four congressmen had a lot to chew on. Andy Fox was there too. And Andy, a lot to digest here.
Absolutely. We asked the local congressional leaders about the issues that seem to be most important to the Hampton Roads Chamber of Commerce. Congressman Bobby Scott, Randy Forbes, Scott Ridgel, standing, and Rob Whitman agreed nothing has hurt defense spending and the local economy more than sequestration military cuts. Congressman Bobby Scott says we have ourselves to blame.
We passed a $3.9 trillion extension of tax cuts and did not do anything about the $1.2 trillion sequester. That was a mistake.
Congressman Scott Ridgel says across-the-board cuts cannot be the strategy going forward, and those defense cuts have continuing negative effects here in Hampton Roads.
Well, that we don't address sequester, and that is a real possibility, but we're fighting as a delegation to replace it with something far wiser.
Congressman Randy Forbes blames President Obama for not showing more leadership to uncut defense cuts.
Here's what I blame is sequestration and the cuts that took place before the sequestration. The president could have vetoed that. He could have stopped that. We were screaming and yelling about those cuts when they took place.
Forbes also concerned with the shift in the national security strategy, moving forces to West Coast away from East Coast.
There is no question that we're going to have a shift to the Asia-Pacific area. But what happens is they all presumed that we weren't going to have the same kind of problems we've been having in the Middle East that we have. Those problems aren't going away.
It is true that there's increasing risk in the Pacific. So this will likely result in some of our assets moving to the Pacific. That's why it's so important that we not only replace the sequester, but also diversify the Hampton Roads economy. I think the number one way to do that is through energy.
The congressman emphasized the delicate balance among defense spending, the local economy, and protecting what is ours in Hampton Roads.
We're concerned with the aircraft carrier being home ported in Florida rather than Norfolk. That would hurt, obviously, our economy because it's thousands of people who are spending their paychecks here that would be spending their paychecks there.
The record shows that the local delegation has done a great job obstructing efforts by Mayport, Florida to take a carrier, which is over for now. But the message we heard today, you don't know if that issue will resurface or other issues, and that diversifying the local economy is important, but protecting what is ours militarily remains top priority for local leaders in Congress. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.